Hat simulator. It's true though. It is a hat simulator. So it's also medic simulator.
I was looking back at the TF2 updates, and when they did the medic update, which introduced like hats,
Oh.
people were like, "Oh!" they didn't realize you could put things on your head.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TMM podcast with myself, the mining miner, Hobbit Toes, as he likes to be called
Hiya.
now, and Crypt. I'm probably the only
I've
one
changed
here
my
that hasn't
name.
changed my name. Actually,
Aye, but
I
to be
have
fair,
changed it
my
in the
name
past.
was terrible, and now it's cool.
It's because
I could-
nobody knew how to pronounce your name. You insisted it was Spoors, so it's like Spoons.
I know,
Was
so I've went to Hobbit Toes because Hobbit Toes is just cool.
Hat Fortress
Yeah.
2.
Also, Sam made up
common
that name, so well done, Sam.
Yes. For those who don't understand what we were talking about at the start of the stream, there we were talking about TF2 and its ability of being a hat simulator. And we're talking about technically we were talking about Battle Block Theatre, but then
During this page introducing the game for
still
Mac
not cool,
computers,
George.
they even jokingly called it America's #1 war-themed hat simulator.
What are you even looking at now?
It's Hat Fortress 2 on Know Your Meme.
Oh, okay. I wonder if TF2's got any good Steam reviews. Because sometimes you will just come across a gold, especially on games like really bad games like Bad Rats. You'll come
Yeah.
across a plethora of
Shining reviews.
really good reviews. Anyway, what's everybody been up to this week? Camera's shaking.
I
Tom?
did three things.
Three things.
I played.
Half-Life 3 and
Well, hang on. Firstly, I watched the third Star Wars, and there's literally the point. There was a point in the movie where they're both fighting on Mustafar, the lava planet,
Yeah.
and Obi-Wan says the line. It's like something it was made in like a conference room. It's just so it's horrible. It's like Anakin,
Oh, what?
the Emperor is evil, and then he says, "Not from my perspective."
What?
Anakin, don't do this. I have the high ground.
It's like, my point of view, the Jedi are evil. I'm willing to debate you on this pool of lava. He has like a PowerPoint. I'm like, Anakin. Oh,
Never
He has, like-
combine
he
the
has, like,
force.
flashcards.
Did. And then they go. Bing!
Well, one
Yeah,
movie I finally watched this week was the Harry Hill movie. That was an interesting experience.
There you go. I'm lighter now.
Ooh. Yeah, you're one shiny George.
and then I played Transistor. That's
Oh yeah,
out now.
you play Transistor. How's that?
That terrible game.
It's lovely. I was it was the 20th of May. The day the game was supposed to come out, but I'd forgotten. And
Yeah.
I looked at the date and I was like, oh! The
I'm
game,
guessing
it is-
I'm guessing you pre-ordered it like 5 months ago.
Yeah, I pre-ordered like 10 years ago.
You pre-ordered before it even became a thing.
It's a beautiful game. I waited 2 years for that game and it did not disappoint. The ending of it, the ending, so emotional,
Oh, have you
so emotional.
played it right through? Well, you have been bashing it, so I wouldn't.
I've completed the game. You know that boss fight? It was apparently the final boss fight.
The boost fight.
I got excited. So I
in a
just
hurry. You just type boost fight.
I looked at the message and I was like, boost fight.
It's just like oh well. Anyway, anything else?
Go on, Connor.
Yeah, you should play that game. It's majestic.
Well, I've been as you guys know, I am quite partial to a bit of Euro Truck Simulator. I decided to try
that's all you play.
basically, and I decided to try out the multiplayer mode on Tuesday, I think it was. Oh my god,
mode.
I am livid. I am absolutely livid because I was driving along the motorway and there was a guy and he went in front of us because he was in the wrong lane. It was fine. There was enough space. Then he decided he wanted to be in my lane as I was going past him. I got squished between him and the wall. My truck pinged up into the air, rolled around a few times, and then it ended up on the verge, upside down, absolutely totaled. I was livid.
You were the one who shot JFK.
Aha.
It's like in Skyrim, where a giant hits you into orbit, and you're just like, oh, well, checkmate, I guess.
Yeah, just as I was rolling around, just doing more revs per minute than my hard drive, I was just thinking, yeah, I'm pretty much screwed in this situation.
So what do you do at that point? Do you like?
You have to call in basically the ETS2 equivalent of the RAC.
Right.
It's like when we were playing Transformers, and I fell through the world, and then all I could do was transform to tank, to Megatron, to tank, to Megatron.
Just
I was falling
I might
hundreds
as well
of
do
feet.
something with my time.
All I could do was press the transform button. And I was like, oh, I hope. Oh, well, you guys are
You
progressing with
hoped
the level. I was like, oh.
He hoped in some way that would help. Just press buttons to see if anything happens.
It got to the point where it was like, you cannot transform here, and I was like, right, you know what? I can't even do anything anymore. That was the only thing I had.
The game just took that away from you. We need to do some more Transformers. I still need to edit that footage. I've got most of it edited. I think I've got like 40 minutes of it left.
Yeah.
I just can't bother to edit it because this is why I don't do really heavily. Transformers. Is it War for Cybertron? The one that we've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of Cybertron's only single player.
It's pretty cool. And I'm not usually into
yeah.
Transformers. It's really, really good.
That's because it's not the Michael Bay, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, that's the
Shia LaBeouf!
that is the only experience of prior experience I had of Transformers was the films.
It
And
might have been okay if Shia LaBeouf wasn't in the films, but he was.
Yeah.
I haven't loaded up chat to see what John's saying.
I swear
so
half the film was just him going, "Who knew?" He said that like 3 billion times in the space of about 10 minutes.
Oh.
He's just like, "Who knew?" And you're just like, "You should have known."
Oh.
Yeah, they weren't the best movies in the world. I think
so confused.
The only film that beats it for being utter shite was have you guys heard of Vantage Point? That movie where it was basically I don't know how to explain it. It was the same plot about repeated about 8 times from different people's points of view. Now the concept of it is interesting, but the execution of it was shit. The only reason I had to watch that movie was my mum picked it out because we had to go down to fucking Stockton Cinema to go and watch. So my sister could go and watch Hannah Montana.
Stockton.
Yes.
It's like one of those places in England you never really go.
It's not exactly
like
somewhere you want to go.
What, like Milton Keynes?
Or like Telford. You have Milton Keynes. It's like, oh, I can't eat this.
One good thing came out of Milton Keynes, and that's the concerts. That's literally it.
God,
Nothing else. There's no reason. Like, if you're from a different country, you ever come to England, like seriously, I've looked into it a little bit. There's now literally, it's not a stereotype. There's nothing. There's sometimes an occasional big concert on a grassy field, but nothing else.
We've got one thing. It's just Glastonbury.
we have one thing, and it's grass.
Yeah. we don't do much very well, but what we do actually do well is fields. But then
we have lots of them.
I swear the whole of 100% of the UK used to be fields, because every time when you talk to somebody over the age of probably 40 is, "Oh, I remember when this was all fields." Did you just live on a field when you were a child?
The biggest one is, if you ever been to South Shields, Temple Park, my granddad always goes, "I remember when this was just like a marsh."
No, you're in a field.
I used to come and catch lizards here.
Very
Good for you,
strange.
granddad.
Anyway, we're 12 minutes in. We haven't even discussed the first topic. I haven't even got the document open.
Me and you haven't even said what we've done this week.
Oh yeah, well I did. I said I was playing ETS2 online, and I was very, very annoyed. There was something else I was playing, but I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, Deus Ex. I've been doing more Deus Ex, and I had all the feels last night because thing happened. It wasn't a bloke.
A woman died.
Yeah.
Oh, Connor, did you watch Game of Thrones?
Yes.
George,
Did you
do
enjoy
you know
the
what
purple
happens?
wedding?
Oh my god.
George, you know what happens next lesson? The Mountain and the Viper. You know what happens?
Yeah. Don't you spoil it.
Don't spoil it,
I know, but-
Thomas.
I'm looking forward to the scene though. It's going to be a really good scene. I guess they pull it off properly.
I like the ending of the last episode. That was an interesting turn of events.
When it happens. But yeah, the end of the last scene. When the thing happened and I heard Peter's voice, I was like, yeah, it's happening. Yeah, I know.
Do you know the main bit that's annoyed us is the fact of John's got Ghost back now, and that thing
his leg is not crippled.
Never happened. The White Walkers came and killed him. It wasn't there.
I know. He never went beyond the wall. He was in Castle Black with an effed up leg, like he was with a man-whore. His best friend was a man-whore for the entire duration.
Hey, I think you'll find Sam's his best friend.
Man. No, he was a blind man and a man-whore.
Sam's his best friend.
He did not defend the wall with Sam, alright? Sam's off somewhere else.
Shut up, Tom. Watch what you're saying.
I think they're going to get to a point whereby they're so far from the books, they're just going to have to rewrite the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, do you know Rob's wife? Who got killed at the Red Wedding? Mm-hmm. She's not dead.
No.
And it's suspected she's carrying Rob's child.
Well,
the perks of not reading the book. Can't get annoyed over.
I'd like to explain something to Connor, but there's people.
What thing? What would you like to do?
Right, those who are watching and have not seen the 4th series, stop listening.
I'm putting a spoiler warning up.
Stop listening. Right, I'm going. Connor,
wait.
Should we have something that will hold up so they can just mute it?
No, I'm just putting texting on OBS. Just give me a sec.
Alright, cool.
Alright, go ahead, Tom.
You know the Daenerys bit where like new sexy Dario kills the rider?
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen. The guy who is supposed to kill the rider is a fat man.
I know, why isn't he here?
And when the rider charges at him, the fat man just gets out of the way. And the rider's like, you what, mate? So he does it again. He just gets out of the way. He does it again, and he cuts the horse down.
He lets him cut him on the stomach once.
Yeah.
As he does every time, Strong Belvis. Fucking love him.
He cuts the horse down, and the rider's like, you what, mate? So he kills the rider and shits on his corpse, and I'm like, when Dario killed him, and I was like, where's my shitting of corpses? At that point, I almost lost faith.
I know. I was like, I want to see Strong Belvis shit on a bloke's corpse.
Yeah.
Strong Belvis is such a good character.
Yeah.
Also, where did she get catapults?
I have no idea.
Like, seriously, the catapults. The reason why she doesn't assault Marine is because the fucking she can't build catapults because there's no trees because they burnt them all. No.
Be a desert.
She then destroyed her own ships.
Yeah.
To build catapults, and then she does take it through the sewers, but not via the slaves' uprising. She takes it she storms the walls, and then Jorah Mormont, Daenerys Naharis, and someone else goes through the sewers, because the sewers are like up to here in shit. They're like up to your chin and shit. So after they've been through, then they take the city from inside of it and open the gates and let them sullied in, and they run round bitch slapping all of the fucking masters because they're cunts. I mean the nasty people.
Yeah. Are we quite done with the Game of Thrones? Are we going to get on to any like actual gaming and tech news, because that's what we're supposed to be doing?
I mean, I haven't said what I've done this week either. So.
George has to do that.
Yeah, George, quickly, make it quick. I'll take the spoiler warning off then. There we go.
Right, hold on. I just wanted to let John hear. Anyways, no, I just done work at college, and then what game did I haven't really been playing games this week actually. No. Mm-hmm. Heroes and Generals. Mostly.
Then you're gonna have to be you're going back to the Stone Age, aren't you, for a few months, George? You're not gonna have internet.
I'm going back to 1990.
Oh no.
My phone's expanding. I have
By the end
0.2
of this podcast,
megabytes
will
of
you bring the
RAM.
black and white?
Yeah, we just need like the sepia effect, and we need to all talk like this.
It all like that. It all done like this, see? I don't know.
What's he doing?
I'm
Got a
walking
legal
like
lesbian
RCS4,
shirt
you
on.
know when you're in the town? Yeah.
You've
Oh,
got
yeah.
a legal
Yeah,
lesbian
we'll all
shirt
walk
on.
like that.
That's the day. So I'm going to do a shirt on. Oh! Mine's
God
better.
damn
Mine's
it,
a
you
big
two.
fish.
Alright, first time of the
Mine's
week.
better.
We're
Mine has a sexual reference. Mine's better.
We're now 20 minutes in, and we have not talked about any
We're
news.
18 minutes in.
Huh? Close enough! Stop being pedantic. Technically, we're like 16 minutes in because the pre-show ran a bit over. Anyway, EA supposedly said paid
It makes
downloads
it worse!
for mobile will not go away. Will go away. Will probably go away. That's what I was trying to say. Thanks. Anyway,
Oh, good.
so supposedly they're saying all mobile games will be free. Oh, this is going to be brilliant because we all know what happens when EA does quote unquote free.
We all know what happens when EA promises something. Oh, the Mass Effect 3 ending's going to be good. We're going to give you all the time you need.
No.
Ooh!
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? No, because I'll never be able to see that ending of that game because I was going to play through all three of them back to back when I don't have my internet. But no, they decided
Honestly, the first one
Origin
will take-
doesn't work
the first
when you
one will
don't have
take you
internet.
60
Origin
years
does
to-
have offline mode. I've used it in offline mode many times.
You don't
But
even
if you
need
don't have
multiplayer
internet, you
to
can't
play
get onto the
Mass Effect
offline mode.
1, 2, and 3. You don't need it.
What?
They are single-player games. They are offline.
Yeah, I don't
single-player
understand.
games.
I couldn't get on it personally. I might try it again tomorrow, but I couldn't get on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, with this
Because
story,
if I can,
yeah. Well, with this story, I can see where EA is going with this because what tends to be the frame of mind for people who play games on mobile, it's sort of they don't want to pay for a game. Oh, 79 pence for this game? Are you mad, mate?
Yeah.
instead you
mobile
can pay
gamers are
a
more-
pound in game to unlock 2 more minutes of playtime.
Yeah. Or you can pay for credits. That means blocks won't take 24 hours to dig out. Doesn't keep it. Fucking EA. Of course they would be saying this. That's actually hurt my throat now. Anyway, of course EA would be saying this because they are very much into the whole thing of free to play. And they don't even. They seem to be the company that's pushing free to play the most, and they don't even do free to play correctly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no! Did you guys hear? did you guys hear what the maker of the new Soul Calibur game said about the game? Why he's not putting
What?
multiplayer in? He said he's not putting multiplayer in because they're going for a pay-to-win model. I don't think
Who,
he
EA?
realizes that that's a bad thing.
It's like,
Hold on, so
it's
he's
like
not
you keep
putting
saying,
multiplayer
guys,
in?
vote for us. We're Nazis.
He's not putting
There's not
multiplayer
gonna
in
be
because they're
mul-
going
there's
for a
not-
pay to win.
Yeah, there's no
Guys,
multiplayer
we're going for pay to win.
Yeah,
You should buy our game.
yeah. And if you guys even seen the new Soul Calibur game, the loading times on that, they're worse than like Train Simulator, and that has the worst loading times in the world. It
At
takes
least
like a
they're not
minute
like
to load one
Smite.
fight. I haven't had any experiences with Smite,
Oh.
so I wouldn't know.
Usually in games, see, George can relate. George, in a MOBA, say you were to spawn and I was to kill you, you'd spawn in say 5 seconds
Wait,
because it's early game.
Wait, Tom, 1 minute, I just need, John, die, right, go on.
If I was to
Student
kill you
dresses
early game,
puns.
you'd respawn fairly quickly, like within
5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah. Not in Smite. I played the game when it was in late beta, and I died, and I was out for 3 minutes. I was like, what?
What?
And then,
Huh?
and then 30 minutes of the game, I killed an enemy. He was out for like 20 seconds. I was like, Smite, this is not how games work.
I
I think that was a bug.
I think
that
they've
was a
taken,
bug.
I think they've taken the time calculations from the early versions of Guns of Icarus.
Guns of Icarus, yeah, where seconds weren't seconds.
Seconds were not seconds. It says 30 seconds until game starts, and you're like, people who make Guns of Icarus, you keep using that word seconds. I don't think it means what you think it means, because it was like 40. All right. Well, we might as well. While we're waiting, we might as well talk about this topic a little bit more.
You get to the end of the podcast, you go 39.
That's what I was planning, but you
Well,
ruined it now, Tom.
This
God damn it.
topic, this
39.
this topic.
Like,
Can
when
we
he's
just quickly
talking,
do something on this topic because it should have happened at
conversations go
launch, and it's
39.
right. Hold on, rewind back in time to about November, December last year.
Mm-hmm.
The Xbox One has a package without Kinect.
Oh yeah,
Done.
this one.
Let's go. And you don't need to pay for Netflix, right?
Yep.
Cool. Let's move on. Right.
Xbox is starting
What
to
just happened?
kiss everybody's backsides now. We've moved on to the next one. Right, anyway, so the next one is there's going to be a bundle
God.
of Xbox One without Kinect.
Too fast! Too fast!
We need to rush through the next one. We didn't wait. We spent 20 minutes on the introductions.
Waste.
So yeah, there's going to be a bundle of Xbox One without Kinect, and you don't have to pay for an Xbox Live Gold subscription to use services like Twitch and Netflix.
Oh,
Thank
that's
goodness.
beautiful.
It never... That
You only have to
thing-
sign into Google Plus.
We'll be getting onto that later. So yeah, I never got that to start with. You guys know I always complained about the whole having to pay for gold to use
Multiplayer.
Yeah.
the
Just
multimedia apps on there. Yeah. They're doing,
Wait, is this
Like,
going to work on
like,
Xbox 360 as
£60
well?
a year for-
yeah, I think so.
That might get me. That might give me a reason to get Netflix.
Well,
Does Netflix work through a Chromecast?
yes,
Right. Well,
you're getting
fine.
Netflix. Well, they've got one extra customer. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, they've removed the Kinect and reduced the price of the Xbox One package by $100. So they're basically going for... They're basically trying to take the PS4's crown here. Because, frankly, they were never going to get the same amount of sales as the PS4 with the included Kinect. Primarily because nobody wants it. The Kinect was not an accessory that anybody wanted. That's like PlayStation going, oh, you have to, if you want to buy a PlayStation 4, you have to buy it with a package with PlayStation Move. No!
It's like
I would buy it if
someone
it had
was to hand
iCam. Is it iCam?
say-
iToy.
iToy. I would well buy it if it had
iToy
iToy. iToy was the shittest thing ever, but that made it one of the best.
Yeah.
I remember you used to stand and you used to just have a border around the camera, and then like a football would come at the screen,
Yeah.
and you try to block the football or something,
Yeah.
and you would just go, "You missed!" Like go,
Yeah.
"You missed!"
I go right through your hand. Then you've got that one where you had to like clean windows, so you were just moving your hand around in circles, and half the time it wouldn't pick it up. Oh, the iToy was just the weirdest thing.
iToy, the original Kinect.
Yeah. Yeah, Microsoft were like, with the Kinect, they were like, oh, look at this revolutionary new technology. Yeah, Sony's been doing that for years with the PS2. Get with the times.
And actually get with the times. Don't make people pay money for something that they don't want.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know is it on the topics list? Because it should be. Have you seen the new, I don't know if it's new, but I know the adverts have been going out for it now. The Samsung fitness watch.
Nope, not there.
The Gear Fit? That's really
Yeah, that's
old
the one.
news. That's really old news.
They've just started putting the advert out now, though, so
Yeah, well,
that
they've
means that
probably
people
only
might
just
actually
done
be
it in the
starting to
UK.
buy them now.
Yeah, the Gear Fit, it's not something that I would get because it's designed more of a fitness band
For
than
someone
a
who
smartwatch.
works and
Yeah.
doesn't get the buff from college.
Shh. We're gonna have to next year anyway, so shush.
And I'm not sure if I'll be able to afford to go next year. No, seriously, it's probably going to cost me about £70 a month in travel.
Yep, that's the sad truth, and hopefully I'll be able to get the bursary again, otherwise I'll have to get a job. Oh.
Oh, you won't be able to get a job.
No. Nope.
Then I'll have to get a job.
I don't want to work. I want to have free time so I can do streams. So yeah, the only things you really need, well, the only thing you really need Live Gold for now is multiplayer, which is very, very good
Xbox
indeed.
Party Chat.
Party chat, yeah. Well, you'll need it for the Xbox Online features, which is pretty justified because Sony tried to do PSN for free and it was shit. Like, I'm not even joking. The connections to the servers were crap.
Yeah, but you know now they're making you pay for it though. How much is it a month? It's not how much, is it?
It's like a $5 a month or something like that.
But isn't it like you get like
Gold is
free
£60
games
a
with
year.
it all the time and like
you get free games with gold now.
Yeah.
I know, but isn't that only on Xbox 360?
No, I think that's on Xbox
No.
One as well.
Oh, because I thought they were doing the Xbox
trying
360
to,
classics, 12
They're
months,
trying to
to a
integrate
game
more
every
game
every.
developers into the gaming
Oh,
scene.
Oh, I didn't know
so they're
Xbox
just
One were doing that. I thought it was
keeping
only Xbox 360. But I know PSN was meant to, even though it's a fine one, it's meant to be amazing subscription.
They're bringing games with gold to Xbox One in June. And
So it isn't on there yet.
yeah.
But the thing is with PSN, if you have a Vita as well, like if you go, say if you've got someone who's like eating the PlayStation stuff and they have a Vita, they have a PS4. I think does it work with Sony phones? I don't know. Can you get an app for Sony phones?
I don't.
I think you can, can't you?
For what?
I think for
you
Sony
can.
phones.
Oh, are you thinking about PlayStation Now? I think it's called the service similar to OnLive. That's a separate subscription. But
I'm not on about that one though. I'm on about like the PSNs in because I know you get it for the Vita, but I'm not sure if
app. I think you can get it for all phones.
Does that not come with free mobile games as well every month?
I'm not sure.
Because I know you get free games. You get a free game on the Vita, free game on your PS4.
Yep.
And I'm not sure, but you may get a free game on your phone. I don't know, but you get like so if you load it up on Sony Gear, you might be able to get like 3 free games a month. In fact, on the Vita, I know it's sometimes 2 or 3 free games because they're trying to get the Vita to sell.
Yeah, but then I was gonna say there's not that many games to put on, but at least there's more than the Wii U.
What game was coming out? Borderlands 2's coming out on the Vita now.
Yeah.
But it's 2-player co-op.
Yeah, that's stupid. So yeah, you don't need live to get entertainment apps on the Xbox anymore, and
good.
You don't need to have a Kinect. We'll brush over that one. This one, Flappy Bird's coming back in August with multiplayer. Because why the fuck not?
Multiplayer.
Effing multiplayer. How?
Yeah,
are they gonna do
I have
this?
to watch this video.
Wait a minute. I think there's already an online version of Flappy Bird with multiplayer. It's Flappy MMO. Yeah, it's already on. Actually, not that one.
Wait, did you say Flappy Bird, or Angry Bird?
Flappy.
Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird's coming back.
Yep, coming back in August.
I'm fairly sure they got like 20 lawsuits because of those Mario pipes.
He's a clever bastard, that one.
No, well, they could have done. Well, it's Nintendo, so they probably did. That's probably why they took it down, so they can change the assets. That's what I'm thinking. It'll look completely different when it comes back out in August, because otherwise he would just release it back onto the app stores now. So he's obviously going to change something. And for some reason he thought, oh, might as well just stick multiplayer in there while we're at it. Yeah. This is not a game that requires multiplayer. Why would you add multiplayer to this? I think it's... There we go. Yeah, here we go. Flappy MMO. Press any key. Where's the any key? Ah, shit. Okay, I lost. Yeah, this is Flappy MMO. Yep.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Where's this? Where's it posted?
Flapmmo.com.
Guys, my evening sorted. Oh, guys, I'm first! Oh, I lost.
You're going to be playing Flappy MMO.
What, is there just loads of Flappy Birds going around, like?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you get free games, guys. There's a lot of features to the PlayStation, the PSN app.
I was blazing it.
Yeah. 420 blazing me. Oh,
nickname.
Oh, guys, I've got to change it. I've got to change it to sperm. I've got to change
it. Wait, what?
Change the theme.
Wait a minute, I've just got off the website.
Tom, are you here? Is this you?
No. Hello.
Change theme.
Tom.
I might set my nickname and we might be able to find each other.
How do you... Oh, nickname.
What's your nickname, Tom?
I'll think of one.
Okay, cool. Oh, we can even make parties as well.
Oh my... Yes.
Change party. Let's call it...
Type the party name.
What name?
Let's just type the party name, it can be anything, and click join. Your friends must type the exact name.
What name are we having?
We'll call it,
Right, well, I'll go on to the next topic while you also try to think of a name.
I know.
leave that one.
I'm making it.
We'll call it.
One.
All right then.
Next one. So, Microsoft's unveiled the Surface Pro 3 tablet. Man, this thing looks good. Have you got a name?
There you go, copy and paste that.
Am I going to put it in Twitch chat because I can't get Skype?
Yeah, do you want to put it in Twitch chat?
Oh, God.
That guy's got a crown? How's he got a
Hold on,
crown?
I hear
Hello?
a noise. Wait a minute. There's something making noises.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
see
what
it.
it is.
I see you. You're the blue one.
Stop there! Oh, it's the Microsoft advert. Shush! Okay.
Tom, what's your name?
Okay, we're going for the Venga Boys Banter Bus. Join. I'm trying. Oh, I've just been disconnected from the server. Oh, there's the blue one. I see you. Oh.
Oh,
that
I
keeps
got the
failing.
17. I got the
probably
17, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh! Are you the Oh!
Oh, there's
Look at the little
there's
fish.
there's not crypt. I saw not crypt there.
Oh, he's got a crown.
Oh, there's the one. I thought it was on fire. Oh, he's got a crown. Oh no.
How do you get a crown?
I think you have to just do it for
How
the
did you-
longest.
George, how the hell did
Oh,
you
you got it.
crash on the other side of the thing? Oh, strumpets. All right.
What do you mean?
You crashed on the right side of one of the pillars. All right. Anyway.
Because I was looking at my FPS counter.
Because
Because this game needs one.
Flappy MMO. Anyway.
This game needs an FPS counter, guys.
Yep. Fix that. Okay. So anyway, let's move on to the next one, shall we? Let's stop playing
Oh!
Flappy MMO.
No,
I shouldn't
I was
have mentioned this.
first. I was first. Oh.
So close, yet so far. Alright. We're gonna move on. Surface Pro 3.
20, got 20, guys. I'm pro. I exited it off now.
So, well, I've just realised IGN's gotten this completely wrong because they're saying that the new screen on the Surface Pro 3 is 2160 by 1440. It isn't.
What is it?
Stop play. It's some weird resolution. The aspect ratio of it's 3:2 for some reason. It looks good. It does look very nice indeed. I think they've definitely gone for sort of the notebook kind of theme because, well, all the features basically allude to this. Like, one of the really nifty things is if you press the button on top of the stylus twice, it opens up Wando even if the device is asleep. So that's pretty cool. And the price is a bit cheaper because it's got more variations. The base model is a Core i3 with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage, which isn't enough, but you can expand the storage with a micro SD.
Question. Where are we up to here?
What?
Where are we up to?
What do you mean?
On the task 8, I've been doing so much
Topic.
on the topic
I'm
side.
sure the keyboard.
Surface
will
Pro
be...
3. The keyboard's
What?
expensive. That's like $129.
Yeah.
It's on here for me. Definitely not like. Oh,
Is that
here
for-
we
what's
go.
this? Just look for where the
There we
markers
go.
are. There you go.
There we
And
go.
then, so, base model will set you back $799, or I think it's like 630 quid. And the,
$799 is not £600.
I know, but we're talking about an American company here. They just want to make the money.
Is it like Steam where you can buy a game for $20, you can also buy the same game for £20?
Basically. Or you can buy the Ouya for $99, or in the UK for £99. Because why the hell not? And then the top-end model is an Intel Core i7 with 512 gigs of storage, 8 gigs of RAM, and that is $1,949 US, which is very pricey. I actually want to get one of these. I'm thinking about trying to sell my laptop and then trying to get some more money from somewhere to even just get the base model of this, because this would come in very handy for me because it's easy to carry around. I'm after
Yeah.
a tablet, and my laptop's behaving weirdly. So
How much are these?
That's because it's
between
a tool of
$799 and
Satan.
$1,949. Yeah. What's your opinion on tablets, Tom? If you don't think laptops exist?
Well, if it looks like a laptop, it's just a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's
God damn it!
it's
Hold on,
the
why-
devil's
We've been
newest.
over this before, but why is Tom not believing laptops?
No idea.
They don't exist.
Yeah, he's a
You'll
very
all-
strong
you'll all
believer that
see.
laptops
You'll
don't
all
exist.
see. Judgment Day, all right. You'll all see.
What? There's just laptops in the sky with like laser guns.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's just a big laptop statue, and there's just people getting whipped by a
Laptops
laptop
will
with legs.
take over the planet.
Can
Right?
anyone
I
not
don't have
you know
one,
that little
I'll
bit
be
there?
safe.
Yeah.
Can anyone drink that? I can't.
Yeah.
It makes me feel sick if I drink that.
You are a scrub, sir.
The bottom of the bottle.
Yeah. The bottom of the bottle, for me anyway, the bottom of the bottle tastes like the rest of the bottle.
How is this part different than
bottom.
this part?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You guys
But I
need
just feel like
drinks.
that's horrid. I don't know why. It just
All right. What I want you to do, George. Is I want you to have that much left into the bottle. All right.
Uh-huh.
And then say that's the part you'll drink, that bit isn't. And then I want you to shake it so that part becomes that part.
yeah, but I don't care. It's a mind thing. It's not like
Oh.
John die. John.
God damn it.
All right, what's going
Do I
down?
have-
We need this guy here every week.
Hold on, do I have a sword?
Yeah,
Hold
you
on.
you don't have a sword.
All right, live now. What's
God's
happening?
sake.
I think
I was about to ban for like 30 seconds.
No. We need you here every week, Oliver Toasty. Your puns make the show.
I make this show. Thank
You can't make the show, George, because you're only here like a third of the time.
Hey, that's not usually my fault. I'm not going to be here for months.
I know, exactly.
I'm just gonna be that
Why'd you have a green everything?
Green every what?
I'm looking at the stream and you just have a green everything.
Yeah, I got,
Seat background.
got a green screen.
Did you not hear what happened?
No.
I don't know, I'll tell you. Last week, a very kind person came into my stream and donated $100. So I spent it on a green screen.
What do
That kind
you use
person
the
be
green
back?
screen for?
It is for getting rid of the background on video games.
You might as well just bought a giant piece of cardboard.
I could have done that, but I wanted to do it properly, and I don't have a cardboard coloured T-shirt either, which is what's covering the back of the chair.
Just get more cardboard to cover the chair. You don't need a cardboard shirt. You just need more cardboard.
But cardboard isn't as
I'll
effective.
take George's place. I'll bring a lot of sexy. He won't. He looks like a tramp. How's that you been?
Wow. That is an interesting bin.
Tom, do you like me bin?
My bin's mesh and probably
Yeah.
growing some sort of diseases.
Do you know?
My bin's mesh as
Do you
well.
know?
And
You
it's,
can't
I've had
buy.
it
Do you know you can't buy this anywhere.
But how did
My
you buy
mom
it?
ate this.
That's like saying I can't eat this food which I just ate. You,
No, you can't buy that anywhere.
yeah, my
You have, to
bin.
buy, you have to buy the components, wallpaper and a bin.
Yeah.
Wallpaper in a bin.
I'm surprised I haven't got bloody tetanus from my bin though, because there's just loads of little like off-shooting tiny little bits of wire, and the amount of times I've stabbed myself on that is unbelievable. What are you doing, George?
I was just showing off me lovely.
George, you're being called a slut.
New house. I can't deny it.
Alright, anyway, this topic was pretty much an inevitability. Google is in discussions to acquire Twitch. We're all doomed.
Yay! Everyone, sign in to your Google Plus, please. Also, have you noticed they put a girl streamer as the photo?
Yeah.
Also, have you noticed that girl stream, like, seriously, I was watching this girl stream up League of Legends, right?
Yeah.
She had her camera. Imagine this is the screen, right?
Let me guess, it was cutting off the top of her face and it was pointing towards her breasts. Like they do.
No, right. Hold on. Imagine this is your computer screen, right?
Yeah.
Her camera was from there to about there.
What?
You couldn't see anything of the game. Yet she was getting donations left, right, and centre because she was wearing a tank top, and it was like.
I was looking
Guys,
on
watch my stream.
I was looking on the Twitch unsupport Twitter account the other day, and they were saying that they're going to overtake Live Jasmine in terms of camera streams. Have you even looked at the top watched VODs on Twitch? They are all just women with massive titties. Just they call it a face cam, but them it's not a fucking face cam because it's covering up half the face. It's just obnoxiously big on the stream.
How do you see these top VODs?
I can't remember. There's a link to it somewhere, but I can't remember what the link is.
All time. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Nurse Akali cosplay.
Yeah.
Remove Yordles from League. No, but she is giant tits. She is bent over with her tits in the face.
Oh yeah.
She is essentially wearing a top. She is a Gragas cosplay. What?
It's like this.
I'm
isn't
sorry.
even a person.
She
this is just a pair
has
of
got
breasts.
a counterfeit right.
It's just a pair of breasts with legs.
Okay, I want to see. I
Legs
want
and arms.
to see this Gragas cosplay.
There you can. Now you can see exactly what I mean. The fourth video. That is just a perfect example of what I was trying to say. Because he's just leaning over as well. Oh, this is not. No.
I'm not denying it.
Halfway
They're
through,
all
they decide to
really
clean
nice
the back
pair
of their
of boobs,
desk.
but
Yeah,
like
but they're probably fake.
that's fine. That's
Yeah,
completely fine.
Fine by you. Oh.
Also,
Jesus.
I'm watching this strange advert where it's someone shoots a bullet, then pauses the game and goes to get a burger, and the characters in the game are talking because the other one's got a bullet floating about this.
Oh, I was looking on Twitch in college today, and since they don't have ad block, it was the same kind of concept where they paused the game, but it was wrestlers, and one was holding the other one upside down, so they were basically talking to each other's crotches. It was hilarious. So yeah, YouTube's going to acquire Twitch. That means there will be no streamers left due to content ID flagging everybody, even if it's the person's own content.
Yep.
And it will be flagged by people who don't own the content in the first place. This reminds me, this is my worst experience with content ID. Back a little while ago, I was getting my Saints Row 3 game flagged, not by THQ, not by Deep Silver, but by a company known as The Post Game, which are a sports magazine by Yahoo. How in the hell do they own any assets in Saints Row 3? Especially not the ones that it was flagging, because it was essentially
Dildo bat.
Yeah,
Dildo bat.
Yeah,
They own the dildo bat.
the dildo
They
bat's
are the
purple,
dildo
so
bat.
Purple, Yahoo. That means I can just claim it.
Hold on. Can we talk about this? The mini-map, probably one of the most important things in League of Legends. I'm just going to post this link on her. Right?
Wait. Are you posting it in Twitch?
Yeah. The mini map shows
Oh,
you where
right,
your heroes are, enemy heroes which are in sight. You know what's going on, how many towers there are, if you're gonna get ganked. Mini map. It's like half the game.
Oh, it's yeah. Okay, open. What's this? Actually, no.
So,
I'm not.
bottom right.
I'm gonna mute this. Have you seen her profile picture?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, is this it? Oh, this is what you were talking about. Oh.
This wasn't even the biggest one. The biggest. Imagine the bottom left, and the side of her camera was about where her camera is,
Oh god.
and she was playing the game behind it. Like there was nothing going on.
Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, people like this give a bad name to female streamers because there are ones out there, believe it or not, that don't just stream their breasts. It's true. It's very strange as well. Anyway, Steam in-home streaming has been.
Is this what
taken out
League of
beta.
Legends is like?
Yeah.
God, it's like looking at a different reality.
Yeah, it really. Honestly, it's so strange. The camera angle as well, going from Dota 2 to League, like or from League to Dota 2.
Why is the
camera
minimap
angle
on the
freaks
right?
out.
That's just
Because the mini map's in the bottom right hand corner. Because that's where it's. Because you've got your abilities, you've got your items, and your health and your mana. So they put it on the bottom right, so you can just see it in a glance.
How's this on the left?
Where the hell did my-
Hmm?
How's this on the left?
Oh, sorry. Caitlyn cosplay, of course. White girls twerk too.
Now they're not even trying.
Nope.
They're just like, it's fine.
Yeah, usually on Twitch with the female streamers, it's just passive porn. This isn't. This is just.
This is
This is just.
There is a direst one. Miss Officer Biatch. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Hold on.
I'm waiting with a bated
She's
breath.
actually got her bra out. She's actually got her bra. Yeah, I've got 3 minutes. Look at that one. I'm not being funny. She probably makes a killing off donators.
Probably. Oh god.
I'm not denying that she's really fit and everything.
Yeah.
But it's not the type of content that should be on this. Oh,
Why
God.
is she dressed as a sexy policewoman? The badge, you're not even doing it right.
Actually,
The
no.
badge is coming off.
I'll give Twitch.
Jesus.
They're being good. They're being good. The highest donation she's ever had is $75. Oh, actually, I don't mind this last now. She's actually doing a cosplay crafting on live stream. Like if you go to her channel,
Yeah.
she's like crafting that. Like I guess that's a Diana cosplay by the sword.
Mm.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm actually gonna follow her.
God.
It's actual.
Yeah, yes, of course, George. Anyway, are we going to move...
I'm not going to go back at 10 o'clock tonight. No, don't be silly.
Of course not. That would be absurd. Anyway, Valve has finally released... I think Steam in-home streaming is the one... Like it's the least in-beta feature on Steam. Like, usually, Steam features will stay in beta for years. Steam itself is just a beta. It's like...
Yeah.
Is the community market still in beta?
Yep.
Is it? Wait a minute.
Oh.
Steam
Very sure it is.
community.com/market. Wait a minute.
Don't you just have Steam open anyways? It's not apparently.
It's not. That was in beta for like a year.
Yeah.
Steam's got a weird way of doing things. But yeah, Steam at home streaming's out. I haven't tried it for a while. I need to give it a go again. Because it was a bit meh in the start of the in the beta. Because, well, there was a whole bunch of latency issues. So every time you moved something on, get the lisp.
Yeah.
Every time you
click the next page and you were like,
you were waiting for about 10 minutes, and then the frame rate would just tank completely randomly. But yeah, it is a really, really nice thing when it works.
oh my god, there's items for Battle Block Theatre. Oh, I've got to get this game. I've just got to get it.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. There's hats.
How much do those
There's-
items sell for?
Oh, there's hats.
Oh wait, what?
All the hats.
Supposedly it's not. Hey, wait a minute. I've had a look on this. I've had a look on the news article, and it's out of beta, but it only supports the beta version of Steam. I'm confused. So it supports streaming to and from Windows 7, Windows 8, Mac OS 10, Steam OS, and just general run-of-the-mill Linux. And it is really good. Because this means I can, if I so wish, I can go and play games from my PC downstairs in the home theater whenever I want. That means I don't have to unplug my PC and lug that downstairs because, frankly,
I've
that
just
is a
realised.
pain in the backside.
I've just realised. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
What?
He said that doesn't go to bed at 9. He goes to bed at about. No wait, or does he? I can't remember.
Well,
No, he does. He does. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
I was just thinking wrong.
Yeah, I was just going to say, isn't that exactly why we moved the podcast to 8? Because then you'd only be able to join like once every 3 weeks.
Yeah, but
Like
I
you
was
do
wrong.
anyway.
He does go to bed at 9.
Yeah.
'Cause I was just thinking to myself there, wait, isn't he going to bed at 11 today? And then I was like, no, he's on that shift where he gets up in the morning. I was getting confused with the hours at work.
Yep. But anyway, I like this. It is a good thing. And it's better than, what's the video one called? It's just, it's literally just called Game Stream, isn't it? I think it is. It's the one with the
But
Shield.
you can stream it to the Shield. The Shield is actually meant to be really, really good, though.
Yeah, but without
Do you know
that...
what plays, if your computer can run it, it plays DayZ at 720, 30 FPS.
Yeah. Well...
That's incredible.
The only real value... Speedy is just... Well, it's speedy. I don't get it.
Just doesn't matter. Just
Okay.
No.
Is it something I won't get? Because I don't.
Me stepdad did the Great North Run, so and he did it, and he came into my room, was like, "Oh, I did it in such and such time," so they've taken all me mates have taken to call them Speedy Si.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's pretty good. So yeah, Steam at home streaming, it works pretty good, and it's not restricted to having to have an NVIDIA graphics card and a Nvidia Shield. The only thing they need to do now is try and work out a way to get it to work on remote networks rather than just having it work on your home network. I mean,
NVIDIA Shield can work on different networks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless they want to if they want to compete with that, then they're going to have to try and...
I don't think they do, though. I really don't think they do.
Well,
holy shit! I never realised how cheap that NVIDIA Shield is now.
No, how much is it?
It's £190.
Really?
Aye. Cheap as chips, but well, for the device, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's essentially a tablet with an attached controller and the extra stuff you get. But the only problem is I have an AMD card, so that's not going to work.
Yep. You're getting essentially a glorified Android phone without the phone.
Do you know what? I've got I wonder if you could do that. If you could kind of separate, like, because I've got an NVIDIA card in there.
Yep.
Could I attach that to my board, but not a dual thingy? What do you call it? Cross. It's not. What would it be called? Crossfire? I don't know. It's different with the different cards, isn't it?
NVIDIA's SLI.
Is it right? Well, but I couldn't do it because it was an AMD card, NVIDIA card, anyways. But if I had them plugged in separately, would it still stream it?
If you're using the NVIDIA card, yes. I think.
But I mean, I don't mean as a primary. I mean it was just sat there. If I could trick the NVIDIA Shield into streaming it.
Probably not. Well, especially not with your NVIDIA card, because that's like a GTS El Crapo thing. 450. Yeah, I think you need a 600 or higher, because that's to be.
But that's an interesting story. Could you have like the cheaper card and trick your Shield into streaming through that, but be using the graphics? I don't know.
No.
I imagine it would require some programming as well, which I don't know. It'll be an interesting thing because people are good at hacking like that. So
yeah. The closest thing I've seen to your convoluted plan is a video online as Tech Tips, and where they put NVIDIA's SLI and AMD's Crossfire in the same system for some reason.
Why?
Because why not?
Right, yes.
Yeah. So they put,
I don't know.
Obviously, they didn't work together. Are you seriously going to start dropping frames now? I've only been streaming for an hour. No? Okay. Anyway, so yeah.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if someone who had the time and the money to see if they could kind of, like, say, use my card, which is the R9290X. And trick your Shield into doing it off a 600, say, but you would be using because your computer would be using the graphic fidelity of your AMD card, but it would be streaming, but it would be outputting to the Shield via your other card. I don't know. I'm not sure if it could work, but I think somebody could get it working.
George, you know what this story's like?
What?
Ben's stupid plan to try and solder two motherboards together.
It isn't though. Like this one, I believe is actually doable.
It's
like
not.
I think so. But it's all just like surely there's a way to you wouldn't even have the card do anything. You would have it sat there doing now. You know what I mean? It would just be sat there draining power.
George, but then you're gonna have to. What's gonna have to happen is the data's are gonna have to go into the GPU. The GPU's gonna have to calculate it. It's gonna have to go back out to the motherboard into the other graphics card just to stream it. Do you have any idea how difficult that would be?
It streams over the network as well, so it mustn't be actually using it's using something on the graphics card itself, but it's not streaming directly out the graphics card, so it's not taking the output of that graphics card. So it's probably just NVIDIA's way of locking you to buying their cards. So it might actually work through that, but it'll be having to trick the device into like having it try and display through a NVIDIA card. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but essentially, it's not using the output of that graphics card. I don't believe it's using like the output from your. I don't know how it works, but I can't imagine it'll be using the output coming out of your graphics card because that's not streaming onto your network. You know what I mean?
No, but think about it this way, George. If you're going to buy a card that supports GameStream, it's going to be a decent card anyway. Because 600 series
I know
cards
that, but you might have a better card and you might want to be able to stream your games. Look, this is why I said if you had the person who had the time and the money, I think it would be doable. I don't have the time nor the money.
No.
So
I don't think anybody
do it, but
has
I
the
think
time.
if someone had the time and money, I think it would be doable.
They could give it a go, but I'm still skeptical. Anyway, GOG is interested in launching an early access program. I have no idea how this works, because last time I checked, GOG isn't that the one that sells the older games?
Well, it is called.
I
Good
think
Old
it's a cheap
Games.
indie games.
Yeah. Why?
I had all the Fallout games for free or something. Oh no,
Yeah.
they do other things. They do other things. Apparently.
Apparently. So, from what I can see, is that they've decided to do this just as many early access games just flop. So things like Towns and Earth Year 2066.
What happened to Towns?
The developers just abandoned it.
Why?
They just said, "Fuck it, we can't develop for this anymore," and they just stopped. They just took they
Towns
took
was a good game.
they took the early access badge off, and just they're selling it as a quote unquote completed game now. All right, Elmer Toasty, no worries. I would
Just call him John. Just
Okay,
call
John.
him John.
Okay, see you later, John. Thanks for stopping by, man. So yeah, I really don't get this. So just as early access starts to fail miserably, wait a minute.
But I think indie developers take on way too much than they should, anyways. Like when they're putting it on early access and everything, they're getting a lot of like things come through straight away. But
Yeah.
then they don't. It's like they don't plan for the future. It's like they just plan for now. And I'm sorry, but it's a business. You can't just plan for now. You plan for the future. So I think early access is doing it all wrong, anyways. But
Wow,
talking about
George,
early
write a book.
access. Talking about early access, have you seen The Forest?
No.
Ooh.
See,
It looks amazing.
with the games I've bought from early access, though, I haven't really had any bad experiences because, well, there's
I
been a
think
few
I've got
games
any
I've played.
early access games.
Starbound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got Starbound, Prison Architect, Speedrunners, and those I really haven't had any bad experiences with. The developers have constantly been keeping them up to date.
Speedrunners and the workshop
Nice.
items.
Oh,
There was
God.
one
Oh.
where you would just spam the rocket button.
Yeah, just switch on the missile mode, and there's just item things everywhere. There's just rockets all over the place. Oh, that was an interesting experience.
Listen. The Stomping Land is a multiplayer survival game about living in a world with dinosaurs. Form tribes, set up camp, and hunt down Earth's historic beasts. Should have been prehistoric. Historic beasts, with the goal of becoming the dominant tribe on the island. You're a hunter and a scavenger. You survive in a world with dinosaurs, and if any one of them catch you, right,
That
they
is a
will
sentence.
they will end you in an instant. In fact, you can't kill most dinosaurs with ease, and the ones that you can don't provide plentiful amounts of food. It's the large ones that matter. The ones with bone-crushing jaws and skull. What? Skull-smashing tails.
These are dinosaurs. Alright?
that
If-
roam the
if you
island
just
and
want-
eat and fight each other. Who provide the food you want? Right? It's you. It's up to you to find methods of surviving for as long as possible, so you can tame these creatures. By the way, there's a screenshot of them riding a dinosaur. You can tame these creatures to protect you from the relentless, threatening engagements. The Stomping Land game is currently under development, and we recommend to read the developer commentary above to get a solid insight. I'm sorry, that's not a solid insight. You can't English.
How
With
does
your purchase.
sentence?
But it does look good, but I don't trust them. It looks beautiful, but I don't trust them. I think it'll be shit, but I want it to be so good because, oh my god, dinosaurs, and you get to ride them and you get to survive.
Give
Beta
me
tried.
Link.
Blech. I'm not interested.
Oh my God, he's
Yet
right.
another survival game. No.
Give me Link.
Yes, but it's on Steam Early Access.
Oh, it's another
I'm
early
looking, I
access
can't
survival
find
game.
it.
Oh, I'm sorry, but the forest does look amazing.
You
though.
sure it's on
The
Greenland?
forest is it. Oh my god, it's a brontosaurus.
The Stomping Land.
I'm not seeing it.
Just search Stomping.
The
on
Stomping
Steam,
Land.
and it's
The Stomping Land.
Stomp.
The Stomping Land. The Stomping Land, sorry. Is there
Mm,
anything else in the title? Look, it's going to be the biggest flop and pile of shit ever, but it just sounds like a perfect game for me. I love dinosaurs. I love survival games.
Surely it can't be as big a pile of shit as DayZ or SimCity.
DayZ?
Is this just Primal Carnage, but
I
you get to
guess
ride dinosaurs?
It's the survival version of Primal
What
Carnage.
the developers say. Greetings,
Oh my god, they put so much in the early access disclaimer.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen Jurassic Park, but in a world with dinosaurs, including raptors, they will just end you.
Yeah.
There is just zero chance
do you know
survival.
how big? Do you know how big velociraptors actually are in real life?
Novoraptors are the size of cars.
Do you know? Yeah, but there might be no raptors. Do you know how big velociraptors are in real life? Because they were velociraptors.
I know
on
they're
Jurassic
not that
Park.
big.
They're the size
in
of a
Jurassic
turd.
Park, the velociraptors are actually over-exaggerated, but Novoraptors are the size of minis.
They're the size of a turkey, by the way. Velociraptors.
No, they're not. No,
They
hell
are.
no. I refuse
They
to
are.
believe this.
They
It's
are.
like laptops.
Velociraptor.
Alright, well, are we going to quickly cover this last topic before we call it a day?
Image.
Because we've been going for a long time now. Alright,
One minute, I need it.
last topic of the week. Students
One minute. Velociraptor was about the size of a big chicken.
Alright, I'm on about.com too, alright? But no, prove this to me. Where are bones? Give me bones.
Yes, because looking at bones on the internet truly shows the size.
Alright, hang on.
Well, while you're debating on the size of a friggin' velociraptor, I'm going to go on to the last topic. Students get iOS apps running on Android. This is a little bit of software called Cider, which will essentially, you can get like full app stores and app stores and everything on Android, which is pretty neat. Which officially makes the whole argument that Android has less apps than iOS officially completely and totally invalid. There's obviously some issues with it. I can't imagine the frame rate being very good on very graphically intensive games. So, well, it's not been released yet, so I guess it's still in development, is what I'm trying to say. Which is pretty nice.
Yeah, I've got some bones for you. Did you look at that image I just sent in the
Yeah,
Skype chat? Tom?
The Novoraptor is
there's
about the
some-
size of a Utahraptor as well.
Yeah, Utahraptors are scary.
Alright, anyway, well, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say with regards to that, so we're gonna...
Those bones are enough.
Also, do I still have permission in chat? Because I think this should be the logo for like the TMM podcast.
Ronald Reagan rides Velociraptor. No, I don't think that should be.
And the raptor's sort of holding an American flag. He's got a new
America!
and the saddle has the American flag printed on it.
And he's
freedom!
using a gun.
America!
He's got an RPG on his back, which isn't American made.
Aye,
This
but
is-
it's all American, isn't it? Big guns,
This
American
is just
flag,
America in a
multiple
nutshell.
occasions, and riding a dinosaur. I mean, there's ones of Abe Lincoln riding like. There's this one as well. Abe Lincoln riding a bear holding M4 and a declaration, I think.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, before the podcast starts getting far, far too weird, we're going to be calling it here. So anyway, that is all we've got for this week. So, thank you all very, very, very much for watching.
Wait,
and-
1 minute. I don't know if any of you has noticed, but I've found a close-up photo of the Ronald Reagan one. It's got a Captain America shield on the saddle as well.
Is that all?
Yes.
Alright, so anyway, thank you all very, very much for watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
See you later.